Okay, and here I am taking a single parameter I underscore Kunar, right? But so if you are declaring any input parameters or output parameter, then data element we should not use here. Okay, direct data element we should not use here, and direct data type and length also we should not take here. Okay, first of all we have to create one structure. Okay, structure we have to create. So I will go for this one, and here I will go for S11 transaction. I am creating a structure here. Okay, the structure is data type here, and the structure name also must and should start with ZBAPI only. Okay, ZBAPI, and this is the Kunar customer number, right? So ZBAPI Kunar, I am taking click on create button. This is structure, right? So I am clicking on OK button, and here I am giving something description ST4 customer. Okay, and here I am taking Kunar. Okay, Kunar customer number. Okay, now save it, activate it. It is activation flag enhancement category. So it is object is activated. Now I will use this structure name. Okay, directly I am not passing the data element and the data type and length here. Okay, here I am passing the structure name. Okay, ZBAPI Kunar. In this ZBAPI Kunar, I am taking only one field, that is customer number. Okay, then also I am taking like this ZBAPI customer, ZBAPI Kunar. Okay, the name must and should start with BAPI, ZBAPI. Okay, fine, fine. And in export tab, okay, in export tab, E underscore. Sorry, someone is asking question. Harish, do you have any doubts? Fine. Okay, E underscore KNA1. Okay, here in this work area, I want to take something 4 fields or 5 fields information like the customer number, customer name, address, like that I have to take. But here I have to create one structure for this one also. Whatever it is, you are taking importing parameter, exporting parameter, or tables tab, whatever it is you are declaring here, those all things we have to declare with the association type, which is starting with ZBAPI. Okay, here I will create one more structure for this one. Okay, one more structure for this one. The structure name is starting with ZBAPI only. ZBAPI KN1 I am taking here. Click on create button. This is the structure. Click on OK. And this is for ST4 KN1. Structure for KN1. Kunar, type Kunar. Name one type. Name one. ORT01 type. ORT01. And land one type. Land one. Okay. And save it. Activate it. I don't want to display any enhancement categories, so objects is activated. Now I will copy this name. Okay, I will paste here ZBAPI KN1. Okay, and this is the pass by value only. I have to select this one, pass by value. Okay, and save it. And importing tab also pass by value only we have to take. Okay, pass by value. And in the export tab, so if you want to handle any exceptions, then we have to take something written parameter. Okay, here I am taking something written parameter and the type is BAPI RED2. I am using some standard thing. Okay, so the name is starting with BAPI. Okay, otherwise ZBAPI should come. Okay, BAPI or ZBAPI should come here. Okay, how can I get to know? This is the BAPI RED2 here. How can I get to know this one? If you come slash AC37. For example, this is the work area, right? So this is the work area, means only single record will be there. Okay, I will go for this transaction, this function module BAPI blank create, and if you see here the export tab, okay, a return is there, written like BAPI RET2 is there. Okay, BAPI RET2 is there. Okay, so this is the association type. I am copying this one, I am pasting there. Okay, I already used that one, that's why I am directly passing the name. Here I am passing like or type, both are same here. Okay, and I will come to the source code here. Okay, I will come to the source code. Here I'm writing one select query here. Select single. Okay, select single. Kunar name 1, what 01, land 1 from Kenya 1 into E underscore Kenya 1, where Kunar equal to I underscore Kunar. I am not maintaining any exceptions in the BAPI function, I mean return file. Okay, return is there, right? So I am not maintaining anything. Yes or no? I am just doing how to create the function module and how can we link the to the BAPI. Okay, first of all, I am creating the function module which is remote enable function module. Save it and check it. Is there any error or not? The exporting tab. So this is the pass by value. Save it and check it. There is no error. Activate it. Fine. This is the function module, remote enable function module, right? So this can, okay, you can use this one in RFC also. Okay, this function module you can use for the RFC also. Then what is the difference here, BAPI and RFC? So if you use the RFC, then directly you can call the system. Okay, directly you can call one more, I mean, from one system to another system you can directly call. But coming to the BAPI, you cannot call it directly. Okay, first of all, it will go to the business object. From the business object, it will go to the function module. Okay, so fine. Just now I have created the function module. This is fine. Now I will go. I want to create one BAPI. Okay, BAPI means there will be some business object. Okay, business object. There will be some business object. So in that business object, we have to insert. Okay, we have to insert this function module. Then that is called one BAPI. Okay, now I have to create one business object. So how can we create? The transaction code is SWO1. SWO1. This is not 0. Okay, this is not 01. This is the O1. O1. Click on enter button, and here it is asking the object, business object. It is asking. Now I want to create this business object here. Okay. Now I will take ZBUS 2000. Okay, you can take any name here. Okay, Z business. That's why I'm taking ZBUS, and 000 is the 2000 is the number. Something number I'm taking here. Okay, I'm creating a new business here because this is the customizing business object. Okay, if you want to create any BAPI, then what we have to do? First of all, we have to create one business object. So in that business object, we have to uh, insert the method. We have to insert the function module. Okay, we have to insert the function module as one method. Okay, so methods, interfaces, these all things will come the OO ABAP. Okay, and here I am clicking on create button. Object name. Customer info information I'm taking. Object name. Something program name I'm taking here. Here I will take star or cross applications. Fine. Click on OK button. OK button. Okay. So I have given something name there, something descriptions like that I have given there, and now it is coming like this. Okay. Now we have to insert the function module in this business object. This is the business object ZBUS2000. This is the business object here. Okay, in this business object, I have to insert the function module. Okay, I have created one remote enable function module, right? That function module I have to insert in this business object as method. Okay, as a method I have to insert. Here method is coming here, right? Just click on this method and I have to insert the function module in these methods. Okay, I have to insert the function module, remote enable function module in these methods. So how to insert the function module here? Click on method here and click on utilities. Okay, and API method is there, application programming interface. Okay, API means application programming interface. Okay, click on utilities button and click on API methods and click on add method. Okay. Here it is asking the function module name. So what is the function module name? Just copy that name, JetBAPI customer, right? So copy this one and paste here. Okay, paste here and click on enter button. Okay, fine, and click on next button and click on next button. Click on S button. Fine. Method JetBAPI customer inserted. Okay, so they are giving something name for that one. Okay, the method name JetBAPI customer something name they are giving here. Okay, now click on save button. Okay, it is saved. Fine. So just what I have done. So I have created one business object in SWO1 and I have given something names there and click on enter button. So it showed me this screen. In this screen, I just click on methods button, methods here, and I have clicked on utilities, API method and add method. Okay, and in this one, I have given the function module name. Okay, and click on next and OK button. It came like this. Fine. Now I am clicking on save button. Now just click on this button and we have to release it. Okay, we have to release it. How can we release it now? Okay, and here click on edit button and here change release status is there. Okay, change release status is there. So just come here, object comment something is there, right? Component is there, right? To be modeled. Okay, just click on to be modeled. Click on edit, change release status, and in the last one, to model is there, right? Just click on that button. Okay, the status model set to modeled. Okay, one more time, click on edit, click on change release status and object type component and to implemented. Okay, it's implemented. One more time, click on edit, click on release status and take the object type component and click on release. Okay, fine. What it is asking you, first of all, we have to release this one. Okay, so first one more time, click on edit button, click on change release status here and click on object type. So previously I went for this one, right? Now I am coming for this one. Okay, first one object type and here to be modeled. Click on S, it's model and click on edit button, change release status one more time. Okay, object type is there and implemented is there. Okay, just click on that button, implemented. It's implemented. Now click on edit button, click on change status, sorry, change release status and change object type is there, right? Here release is there. Click on this released button. Click on OK button. Okay. Okay. So it is released now. Okay. It is released now. If you double click on this one, ABAP name is coming here. So this is the function module name, right? So you can give this one to the end user. This is the custom BAPI name. Okay, this is the custom BAPI name. JetBAPI underscore customer is there, right? So this is the customer, this is the function module name. Now this is the BAPI. Okay, now this is called as BAPI. The function module is there, right? The function module is called now, it is a BAPI function module. Okay, now if you give this one to the end user, okay, they can give to the any non-SAP system and they will give the links. Okay, up to here, this is our part, our ABAP part. Okay, we have to create one function module and we have to create one object and business object, and in that business object we have to insert the function module as a method and we have to release it. Okay, up to here we have to do this one. Okay, this is ABAP work. And after that one, if you want to connect from SAP to SAP or SAP to non-SAP by using BAPI, then that is not our part. That is the basis guys work. Okay, they have to give the links. Okay, they have to give the links. If you want to connect to any another system, then basis guys will do on that one. Okay, so this is the way to create the custom BAPI. Okay, and anyone have doubts up to here? Any doubts on BAPI? Fine. Fine. And next class, I will start the enhancements. Okay, this is the BAPI concept. Just first of all, we have to practice on RFC, RFC connection. How can we create the RFC connection and how can we connect the systems? And BAPI. And BAPI, I am not showing you how to connect from SAP to SAP and SAP to non-SAP by using BAPI because I don't have any non-SAP system and I don't have knowledge on connecting how to SAP to non-SAP and how to SAP to SAP and on BAPI by using BAPIs. Okay, I didn't work in my real time. Whatever I have worked, so those all things I am explaining here. Okay, and in the next class, we will discuss about enhancements. Okay, so in the enhancements, I can't show you in depthly. Okay, I will explain theoretically and I will show you I mean one or two examples on that one. How can we implement the code? Because enhancements we cannot say this is the way. I mean this is the exact one. We cannot tell like that. For example, report is there. So how can we implement that report? First of all, we have to declare the internal tables, work areas, and we have to fill the data, and we have to fill the catalog internal table, and we have to call the transaction. I mean, function module, grid display or list display like that. That is one way. That is one. Exactly, we have to do like that only. There is no other way to do that one. Coming to the enhancements, it's not like that. That will depend on the requirement. Okay, a lot of, I mean, some types are there: user exit, customer exit, implicit enhancements, and baddies are there. Okay, so depend on the situation. Okay, depend on the situation, we have to take different ways there. Okay, but I will show you how can we implement the code. How can we uh, identify in the spots. Okay, spot means so something standard program is there. Okay, we have to write something enhancement on that one, but where we have to write the code, that is the important here. Okay, where we have to write the code, that spot. If you know the spot, you can do anything. Okay, so for that one only it will take a lot of time to find out the spot. Only it will take a lot of time. Okay, if you find the spot, then you can type in 10 minutes or 15 minutes like that. That will depend on the complexity of your program. I mean, depend on your business. Okay, in the next class we will discuss about enhancements. Okay, if you have any doubts, then please ping me in WhatsApp, then I will respond in my free time. Okay, tomorrow we will meet at 6:30 a.m. then by Jai Hind.